What's going on, everybody? It is Plays and Parlays, and this is our first NBA video. It is NBA, it is Christmas, and we're all having a good time here. There's 5 Christmas games, but 2 of them actually ended up being kind of crappy games, you can say. It was the Pelicans at the Nuggets, and it was the Rockets at the Warriors. Injuries really impacted both those teams. I'm sure everyone wanted to see Zion play for the Pelicans, and obviously everyone wanted to see Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond, D'Lo, and the whole squad go at it against the Houston Rockets. But unfortunately, injuries kind of ruined our Christmas here. But we still have 3 really good games, and let's get right into them.
Let's jump into this first game. We got the Boston Celtics and the Toronto Raptors. Line sitting at -2.5 for Boston. We don't have an over-under yet since it's still early and games are being played in the NBA, but who wants to start this off?
I guess I'll start it off. I like Toronto plus 2.5.
I think Toronto's just a good team at home, dude.
I agree. Siakam,
Siakam gonna end up playing?
I don't know.
Yeah, I know right now he's got that groin injury, so that can really impact the outcome of the game. But I think Toronto's a good team at home, but I like the Celtics taking it with the spread.
How about Freddie VanVleet?
He's not enough to beat the Celtics team right now. The Celtics team is...
They just have, with Enes Kanter really controlling the center spot as of late, is really helping them out. Jaylen Brown's going crazy.
Tatum hits big shots.
Tatum's going off. Kemba Walker's just a solid player.
Underrated on defense this year, too.
Yeah, -2.5. I see why this line is there with the injuries at Toronto, with no Gasol, probably no Siakam.
Ibaka's playing.
So do you think this point spread is too low? Do you think Toronto should be getting more points?
Toronto.
Or do you think 2.5's perfect for it?
I think it's a fair line. I think the Celtics going into Toronto is more tough than people think, but I do think both teams are a little impacted by injuries. But Toronto losing their main player, their star player, franchise player for the next couple of years forward, that definitely impacts the outcome.
Yeah, and Tatum is hitting big shots too, and he's been hot for the last couple of weeks here.
My favorite game on this slate, though. Not even the Clippers and the Lakers. I just think the Bucks are the hottest team in the league, and I love this Philly team. They're just gritty, and I really don't know who to go with here, but I like Milwaukee with the spread, man.
Yeah, Giannis is gonna bully them, I think. You got Embiid, but Giannis is just gonna yam it over him all day long.
I don't know. I really like the 76ers here. I like them at home. Really, it's probably gonna be a pick 'em 1 point. During Christmas, I think just Embiid down low is just too much for Brook Lopez. I don't know if Eric Bledsoe's back yet. Big Ben Simmons is just gonna have a triple-double like he always does.
At the beginning of the year, I liked the Sixers team, and I was talking to a Boston Celtics fan about the Sixers, and it's just they don't really have someone to take that big shot. Who are you gonna give it to? Embiid? At the end of the game, to do
That's
what?
True.
And it's just I watched them play the other night, and they took a bad shot. It was Al Horford took a deep 3, and it was just they could set something up, but obviously Simmons is not gonna shoot, and Embiid, he needs to show more effort. I just don't think
Simmons made his first 3 this year.
There was a game this year Embiid didn't score a single point, in a big game.
And Giannis is looking good from downtown.
Yeah, and Giannis is the MVP right now. It's obviously a quarter way through the season. It's early as hell, but
even though I'm picking the 76ers, the Bucks are just a great team to watch. Yes, they have Giannis, but other than that, Middleton's a great player. They don't have another superstar to go along with Giannis. They just have great players who do their job.
Yeah,
and don't forget how good the 76ers are at home.
I just think they're just not doing it for me.
They play fantastic in Philly.
They're just not deep. They're just not deep. I just don't think anyone's going to be able to contain Giannis. Giannis goes for 30+.
I think it's going to be closer than what you think, but I think Giannis is going to come out to play, especially on Christmas, knowing they're going to have a lot of viewers.
Yeah, Giannis is just is the future face of the league, and he's coming out to play, in my opinion. I think the Bucks cover.
All right, let's jump into this next game. We got the two LA teams. We got the Clippers and the Lakers. Line sitting at +1. I like the Clippers here. I'm a big Kawhi Leonard fan. I love that they have Kawhi and Paul George running together for a while now. Lou Williams, always great coming off the bench.
I mean, Paul George just doesn't do it for me. I mean, I like the Lakers are coming off 3 straight. I mean...
No, they actually lost. They lost to the Bucks, and then they lost to the Pacers. So they're coming off 2 losses.
2 losses?
Yeah.
Okay. I just think that they need this game. They're too good of a team. You got AD and you got LeBron, 2 top 5 players. I mean, you do have Kawhi on the other side. Obviously, what he did last year in Toronto. But I just don't see LeBron taking the L here on Christmas.
I don't either. I like the Lakers here a lot too, and I think it's kind of like opening night how the Clippers came in and beat the Lakers too. So I think it's like a lot of that maybe that the Lakers been playing a little sloppy lately, and I think that they're ready to say like they want to be the best team in the league again. I'm not sure if they're really worried about their regular season record as much as they are in the playoffs, because I know LeBron's obviously getting up there in age. But I just like with the Clippers and all the load management bullshit that's been going on and like stuff like that, and like how Kawhi always wants to say like I don't really want to put up with it, and like I know that they're a good team, and I know Paul George is a superstar. I know Kawhi Leonard's top 5 player in the league. I just think it's gonna be a real close game, but I think the Lakers take it, especially with the point.
I can see this. It's definitely gonna be a final shot. It's just tough to really bet on the Lakers. When you just look at the matchups, I mean, Lou Williams, Patrick Beverly,
of course. I mean, on
Harold,
paper, yeah. I mean,
on paper, the Clippers
Beverly's
look phenomenal.
Yeah.
And you never know with Anthony Davis and his shoulder getting hurt, tweaking something.
But it's easy to say that with like the Sixers, though. Oh, they got Horford, they got Richardson, they got Embiid, Harris. Like it's easy to say that, but it just takes a good. It just takes a good team, and like LeBron just knows how to run a team.
And if LeBron and Davis are both on the same track, I mean they're hard.
I just feel like the Clippers they're just more. They have more depth than the Lakers do. The Lakers really don't have much coming off the bench.
Howard's been playing great, and so is McGee lately. I think if McGee were to get a solid amount of minutes, even though he's just a clumsy player, like it wouldn't be bad. And Caldwell Pope steps in, hit a big shot for you. Maybe Avery Bradley, but obviously not as deep as the Clippers. But I just like LA. It really can go either way. It's just however you look at it.
I think this is going to be the best game of the night.
Yeah, I agree.
8:00, wind down. Hopefully no one's sleeping by that point. I think it's just going to be a great game. I think these 3 games are just great.
And if a team jumps out to a fast start, don't turn your TV off, because there's going to be a lot of lead changes in this game, I think. Even if the lead gets up to 10, maybe even 15 points, it's still going to come down to the wire.
I agree. So this was our first NBA video. So if you guys enjoy the NBA content, make sure you drop a like down below and leave a comment if you want us to keep dropping more NBA content. There's NBA DFS videos coming out soon. Me and Riaz are big DraftKings player. Mitch steps in every now and then. I know he has some winning history in DraftKings too. So hopefully we can get you out some good DraftKings lineups, and hopefully you guys can win a lot of money. So thank you guys for watching, and have a Merry Christmas.
That wasn't too bad.